Do you believe civil rights is still a problem?
I mean, duh.
We've had many influential black people to help our community, such as Harriet Tubman on the Underground Railroad, Malcolm X, one of the most aggressive and powerful vocal leaders of his time, as well as Rosa Parks, one of the most iconic situations of her just sitting down on the bus for our rights. But of course, everybody knows them, and everybody knows about the pain, families being ripped apart, and of course the belittlement of black people. But why don't we know about the specific things that transpired to stop this?
Things like Dred Scott versus Sanford in 1857. African Americans had no protection as slaves. Or Brown versus the Board of Education in 1954. It was a landmark for the United States Supreme Court case in which the court declared the state laws establishing separate public schools for black and white students and for black and white students to be unconstitutional. The decision effectively overturned the Plessy versus Ferguson decision of 1896, which allowed state-sponsored segregation insofar as it applied to public education. Or things like Bailey versus Patterson. Appellants Negroes living in Jackson, Mississippi, brought this civil rights action in a federal district court on behalf of themselves and others similarly situated, seeking injunctions to enforce their constitutional rights to non-segregated service in interstate and interstate transportation. Baston versus Kentucky, 1976, a landmark decision in which the United States Supreme Court ruled that a prosecutor's use of peremptory challenges in a criminal case may not be used to exclude jurors based solely on their race. Also, Lovey versus Virginia. Dun dun dun. In 1967, a landmark civil rights decision of the United States Supreme Court which invalidated laws prohibiting interracial marriage. Bang. Greta versus Bollinger. In 2003, the decision upheld affirmative actions constitutionally in education, as long as it employed a highly individualized, holistic review of each applicant's file and did not consider race as a factor in a mechanical way.
Yeah, I think we got him. Sir? Sir?
Hello.
You match a description of what we've been looking for, a white man playing Fortnite. I'm going to need you to come answer some questions. A white man playing Fortnite.
White man?
Yeah, white man.
Wait.
I'm going to have to detain you.
Wait, sir.
I'm going to have to detain you. You're resisting.
Wait, you haven't even read me your rights.
You don't have no rights.
Well.
Stop resisting.
Oh,
Stop resisting.
I'm not too sure how that
Get
works.
up.
Oh.
Get up. Get up.
Okay, I'm up.
Let's go. You resisting some more?
No. Not at all.
Get up.
So you being kind of rough.
Hey, stop resisting. Stop resisting.
You haven't even read my rights. I haven't done anything.
You ain't got no rights. Let's go.
You hurt my shoulder. Hold on, can you take a break from my hand?
No, you ain't got no rights. You still resisting? Let's go.
What could have started all this? I wasn't doing anything wrong. Maybe it's the color of my skin. I guess it just goes to show that racism never dies off. I still can't understand why. Was I doing something wrong?